Would you believe me if I told you a man called the cops on his own wife while she was 9 months pregnant over $100? Yeah, that happened. And I wish I could tell you it was some wild misunderstanding that got cleared up fast. But it wasn't. It spiraled fast, ugly, and public. It was one of those sticky Georgia nights in Warner Robins, the kind where neighbors sit on porches and know exactly what's going on in everyone's house. Blue and red lights lit up our street like a crime scene, and there was Danielle barefoot, belly round, standing on our porch in an old t-shirt with her wrist behind her back. Coughed. She looked at me with this cracked, broken voice. Cody, please. I didn't take your money. But I didn't say a word. I just stood there. Arms crossed, jaw tight, heart beating so loud I couldn't hear anything else. Let me back up. That morning was normal enough. Danielle was in the kitchen, rinsing grapes, humming like she always did when she was trying not to feel tired. 9 months pregnant, swollen ankles, running on no sleep, still trying to act like everything was fine. I was getting ready for work, couldn't find my phone, and we even joked a little about the pile of laundry I hadn't folded in 3 days. She called me out on it, and we laughed, but something felt off. I went into the bedroom to grab cash for lunch, opened the drawer and froze. That envelope I tucked $200 into now had $100. Exactly. I knew because I'd counted it the night before twice. I walked back into the kitchen with that feeling you get when something just snaps. You take any money from the drawer? I asked, trying to keep my voice level. She blinked at me, looked confused, genuinely confused. What? No. Why would I? I could feel the heat rising in my chest. There was $200. Now there's $1. She tried to laugh it off, said maybe I spent some, maybe I miscounted, but I knew. I knew. I've seen what money arguments do to a family. I grew up on them. Rent unpaid, lights off, parents screaming in the next room. So to me, missing money didn't feel small, it felt like the start of that same old storm I swore I'd never let into my house. She kept denying it. Swore on everything. I'm your wife, Cody. I'm carrying your child. You really think I'd steal from you? And the truth? I didn't want to believe it. But something in me already had. That night, I came home and asked again. And when she said no gun, when she looked me dead in the eyes and swore she didn't take it, I just broke. I picked up the phone. Dialed 911. Told them I had a theft in my house. Her face when I said it out loud, I'll never forget it. She was crying before the call even ended. Cody, please, she said. You're really doing this? I didn't answer. The cop showed up not even 50 minutes later. One was a woman, firm but kind. The other, young, quiet. They tried to talk to us, but it didn't take long before they asked Danielle to come with them. I heard her beg, one last time, please, don't let them take me. I didn't take the money. But I stayed silent. Because in my head, I was doing what I had to do. Protecting what was mine. She climbed into the back of that patrol car like a ghost, barefoot, belly huge, tears cutting through the sweat on her face. And just like that, she was gone. Neighbors watching, some recording, others just whispering. And then twist number 1. About an hour after she left, I checked the envelope again. Don't ask me why. I just had to. I opened it, counted. 100. Still there. Hadn't moved. And that sick feeling in my gut? It twisted hard. Right then, my phone rang. Unknown number. This is Officer Lane with Warner Robins PD. Mr. Ellison, your wife has gone into labor. She's at Houston County Medical. You should come right away. I barely remember the drive. I just remember my hands shaking on the wheel, my heart racing with one thought: what the hell did I just do? When I walked into that hospital room, Danielle was pale, sweating, gripping the side of the bed. She didn't look at me. Didn't speak. But when the nurse asked if she wanted to hold the baby after he was born, she nodded. Held him close. Whispered something I couldn't hear. I tried to step forward, say something, anything, but she said just one word. Don't. And man, that word hit harder than anything else ever could. Later that night, I found out the truth. The missing money. She'd used it to pay for an extra ultrasound. She hadn't told me because she didn't want to stress me out. The baby hadn't been moving much. She just wanted to be sure he was okay. She was protecting us, and I had turned her into a criminal. I sat there, staring at her, our newborn in the bassinet beside us, realizing that in trying to defend myself from something that wasn't even real, I'd done the most damage. Not just to her but to myself. To us. And you can't take that back. So now I gotta ask you, was I right? Was I justified? Or did I let fear, pride, and the ghost of my past destroy the one person who only ever wanted to love me? Tell me what you think. Would you have made that call? Or would you have trusted the person you swore to stand by, especially when they needed you most? Let's talk about it. Because sometimes doing the alright thing can be the worst mistake of your life.